If you're a beginner English reader, get ready to learn the most important vowel sounds. First, we will cover the short vowel sounds. The short A sound is ah, 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 ah. The short E sound is eh, 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 eh. The short I sound is I, 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 I. The short O sound is ah, 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 ah. And finally, the short U sound is uh, uh, uh. Let's practice all of them. Ah, eh, I, ah, Children usually learn the short vowel sounds first when they're learning to read. Let's practice some words using these short vowel sounds. All of these words will have the short A sound of ah. Cat, sad, rat, map. These use the short E sound of eh. Pet, end, leg, pen. The short I sound of I. Big, it, lip, in. The short O sound of ah. Hot, on, box, off. The short U sound of cut, up, bug, cup. Let's practice our long vowel sounds. The long A sound is A, 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 A. The long E sound is E, 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 E. Did you notice that the long vowel sounds are the same as the letter's name? The long I, 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 I. Long O, 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 O. Long U has two sounds. Oo, U, oo, U, oo, U, oo, U. Let's practice all of them. A, E, I, O, oo, U. Children usually learn the long vowel sounds after the short vowel sounds. Remember that long U has two sounds, the oo sound, which is used most of the time, and the U sound. Let's practice words with the long vowel sounds. Me, he. This is sh, she, be. Go, so, no. Hi, I. When you have a short word ending in the letter Y, the Y will have a long I sound. Cry, my, dry, fry, buy, try, fly. This is sh, shy. Let's say you have a word with a short vowel sound, like fat. If you add an E to the end of the word, that silent E is not going to make a sound itself, but what it will do is make the vowel two letters before it have its long sound. So this A will say A. So this is fate. Fat, fate. Here we have hat. We add a silent E, and it turns to hate. Pet, Pete. Rid, ride. Pin, pine. Hop, hope. Not, note. Cub, cube. Hug, huge. This E makes the G say J. That's called a soft G. See a link in the video's description to learn more about soft G. Let's learn some more long vowel sounds. The long A sound can also be spelled like this, with an A and an I. A, 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 A. This is another way to spell the long A sound. A, 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 A. Here's another way to spell the long E sound. E, 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 E. And another way to spell long E. E, 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 E. And another way to spell long I. I, 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 I. EA has 3 sounds. The long E sound is the most common. You can learn about the other 2 sounds in the intermediate vowels video. IE has a long I sound only at the end of short words. These words will all have the long A sound. Say, pay, day, ray, way. Sail, paid, main, pale, rail. These 2 columns will all have the long E sound. Feel, meet, see, be, feet. Ear, deer, seal, seat, leaf. The long I sound. Die, pie, lie, tie. Let's learn more sounds of O. Both of these have the sound of oi. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. The long OO sound is the oo sound. So oo, 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 oo. Ooh, 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 ooh. The short OO sound is the sound. Uh, uh, uh. OI is not used at the end of words. OY can be used at the end of words. Since OO has 2 sounds, oo and you may need to try both sounds. There are no rules to help you remember which one to use. These 2 columns will have the oi sound. Oil, boil, toil, soil, void. Boy, toy, soy, joy. These 2 columns will use the long OO sound of oo. Moon, boot, to, soon, food. Do, to, into. Notice the AY sound of A here. Today. The short OO sound of foot, look, book, took, cook. Ow, 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 ow. O, 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 O. OW has a second sound. So the first sound has the long O sound of O. The second is ow. The same sound as this. Ow, 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 ow. AU and AW both have the sound of ah. Ah, 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 ah. Ah, 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 ah. The ow sound of OW is its most common sound. It has several other sounds which will be covered in the intermediate video. AU is not used at the end of words, but AW can be used at the end of words. These 2 columns will use the ow sound. Out, pout, loud, found, round. How, cow, owl, wow, down. This will use the long O sound. Slow, row, grow, low, glow. These 2 will use the ah sound. Haul, fault, fraud, vault. Paw, law, jaw, raw, saw. The broad A sound is ah, 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 ah. The short OO sound of can be spelled with 2 O's or with the letter U. At the end of a longer word, the letter Y usually has a long E sound. E, 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 E. If you have AL plus a consonant, it may use the broad A sound of or it may use the short A sound of ah. To learn more about broad A, see a link in the video's description. All of these words will use the broad A sound of all, ball, mall, small, call, tall. This O will have the long O sound. Also, here's A again. Always, false, salt. These words will use the short sound. Put, this is sh, push, pull, bull, and the suffix full at the end of a word. Here are some longer words where Y has a long E sound at the end. Funny, candy, bunny, silly, rusty. If you like this, please share it with others on X, Facebook, and WhatsApp.